watching this. I hope you're having a great day.
Today's video is going to be an extended video from a video I posted 3 days ago that I will link above, titled Baby Out of Wedlock. I gave you a little bit of context. If you haven't watched that, I would watch that before you watch this video. And this is kind of what I want to do. I want to give you a quick intro on why this came up, give you a little passage / story to go along with it, and then end off with giving you guys some of the questions and concerns I have, and kind of start the discussion or conversation on what people's thoughts are and opinions and why this works or wouldn't work and things along those lines. So let's get straight to it. Since moving back to the Midwest or Southern California area, I've met some incredibly amazing, intelligent, pretty, hardworking young ladies, and I've made awesome friends, and I've been privileged to be able to pick apart people's minds and the way they think, and try to learn from them and their life experiences, which has been an amazing opportunity for me. That being said, one of the things that I have encountered on multiple occasions is the idea of having kids. It gets brought up. As you guys know, in the generation we live in today, both women and men both work and are dedicated or focus on their careers and advancing and growing, which to me is awesome and an amazing thing, and I'm super attracted to a woman that has goals and is driven and has her own ambitions, because everybody should be obsessed on what they believe in or what they want to accomplish or what their goals are. But here is something that has happened with that drive and determination and obsession that we have created for ourselves, is that women no longer take the time to build relationships, and men no longer take the time to build relationships. So there's this friction that occurs when men and women try to meet each other and build a relationship. So I feel like more often than none, people don't really work on relationships or commit to relationships due to the fact that they're focused on their careers or their life or what they want to accomplish in their life. But as we mature and we grow and age, our mind expands, our thoughts expand. We just grow as individuals, so we start wanting different things out of our lives, and our goals start to change a little bit, and we start doing a little bit less of one thing and more of something, or start pointing our lives in a different direction. But women, and I'm not a woman, so let's take this back. The women that I have spoken with, you start to age, and I don't think anyone as a woman wants to be a 45-year-old mom, a mom that's taking care of their kid when they're 75, and I think we all want to be healthy and be able to watch our kids grow and participate in events with them and do those kinds of things. And I feel like it's becoming more and more difficult in our generation today because of the lifestyles we choose to live, and some of it might be related to our morals and our upbringing and technology and the different things that have evolved over time, that we as humans have not had the opportunity to also adapt or change our lifestyles in a way that we still keep some of the old morals and beliefs and expectations of one another. So that's kind of where this all started. Now we're going to go into the second part of this, where I kind of want to tell you the stories to maybe give you a little bit of a better picture. I'll be the male figure in this story, and we'll say Samantha is the woman figure, because that's the name that came to my mind. So Enrique and Samantha meet, you know, they have great conversations, they hang out, they become really good friends, and it's kind of where it stays. They don't really build a chemistry in a way of a relationship or feel that they love each other or anything along those lines. So what happened is that Enrique and Samantha, you know, become friends. They express ideas that they have, thoughts, and, you know, their beliefs, and somehow they both see characteristics or things that they find they would want to find in a partner to have, but they both know that there's just nothing there. They maybe they tried it, maybe they spoke, maybe they didn't, but there's just nothing there that attracts them to each other like that, besides, you know, you like characteristics or some of the morals or beliefs that someone has. So what if Enrique and Samantha decided, hey, let's conceive, you will be the mother, I will be the father, I will commit and promise to be the best father I can be, and I know you will be an amazing mother, and we will raise this kid as quote-unquote divorced parents or single parent households where, you know, I help as I can, she gives birth, and I take them, and somehow you come to an agreement on how to divide, share the time, and contribute to the child's life. So they come to the agreement, Samantha and Enrique have a baby, and they decide to do that. But that has never, I don't know if that's ever happened before in our world, or not something that people have been open to talk about or discuss. But that's a story that I kind of want to correlate with this or tie together to give you more of a understanding of why I'm going down this road and trying to understand this more or learn more about it. Which takes us to the final part 3, the questions, ideas, concerns, opinions, the information that I want to collect to learn more about this topic or understand why we've come to this juncture in our lives where we believe that it's difficult to have relationships. That being said, I feel like most of the world believes that you need to have 2 parents in the same household to raise a child, to teach them the right morals, the right values, the right beliefs, show them a healthy relationship, all those things that come with building a home together. So how would the outside world, or the people looking in, from the outside looking in, think about someone who has a kid, they're not married, they don't like each other, but they raise it together? Is that something that will be frowned down upon, judged, criticized? How would the world accept or not accept that? Because I feel like over time things evolve and we change and we become open to certain things, but I feel like that usually takes a long time, years and years and years, to become open to the idea of revolutionizing something or doing something that is outside of the normal or in the box type. So how would people look at that? Do you think that if 2 people have things in common, like they like someone's beliefs or morals or some of their way they conduct themselves, that if you like these characteristics about the individual, does that somehow, are you supposed to have feelings for this person? Is it wrong that you don't find an attraction or love for the person? You just think that how they believe and what they think in and how they conduct themselves is the type of role model you would like to have for your child? Is it wrong to have someone father or give birth, conceive a child because they think that these are the genetics and the characteristics and the type of role model they wish their child to have? I don't know. how do you guys think a child suffers from being raised in a single parent home over having both parents in a home? Do you think that affects your upbringing, your psychological thought process, your ability to grow into the role as a father, as a wife, as a friend? Do you think that plays a big role or makes a big impact in one's life? No one's done this, so I don't even know how you would begin to explain it, but I'm assuming as a parent, and I'm not a parent, so that's why I'm asking the question. As a parent, like if you're divorced, at some point you have to tell your child what happened or why did it happen, or have a discussion about it, I would think, as they get older. How do you tell a child that you conceived them but never had an attraction towards their mother or father? You just believe that their morals or beliefs, the way they were hardworking and characteristics and whatever might have been the reason why someone chose to go this route, to conceive a child and raise them together in separate homes. How do you explain that to a child? Do you think it's damaging to a child or makes a psychological impact that affects him forever because they don't come from, quote unquote, we believe should be a normal household or a normal upbringing? Those are some of the questions I have. I think I just wanted to kick off the discussion and have people voice their opinions and their thought process, and this might be that has happened before, but we just don't speak about it or talk about it, or people are afraid to bring it up. But I feel like maybe it's crossed a lot of people's minds. They just haven't been able to approach it, or it hasn't been something that's been accepted, so they're afraid to even attempt to do it or have a conversation with someone to see if someone would be willing to do something like this. So feel free to comment below, start the conversation, exchange some information. Let's try to be civil with each other, because I feel like we should respect everybody's opinion, and everybody will have an opinion, and it's okay to agree to disagree, because at some point we just learn that people have their own opinions, and as long as we respect them, we don't have to necessarily agree with them, but as long as we respect them as individuals, we can all move forward and continue to live a very happy and prosperous life. So it's kind of how I feel, or why this idea of having a baby out of wedlock came up. And I don't have all the answers in the world, and I don't ever want to have all the answers in the world, but I want to be able to stir up discussion or get different opinions or thought processes, because I want to learn how the world thinks, how people attack different situations or don't accept things because of lack of understanding or education. Maybe we can educate one another by having these discussions and collecting the information and sharing it with people that are experiencing something similar like this. So please comment below. Let's kick this off. Let's exchange information. Let's have a great discussion on this topic of having a baby out of wedlock. And if you stuck around to the end and you like videos like this, please hit the thumbs up. And last but not least, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, because I appreciate every single person that subscribes, every single follower, every single comment. Means the world to me, and I hope that I continue to make an impact in your life, just like you guys make an impact in mine. So thanks for tuning in as always, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow on Ricosspot.